Hello, this is the Solitary Chef, and today we're going to take these humble carrots on a journey to a faraway land called Morocco, and we will make Moroccan carrot salad. Hey, okay, so let's just do a quick run through of the ingredients we're going to be using today. So we've got about 8 to 10 organic carrots. These are not hugely thick, and that's important when it comes to talking about how we cook these. 2/3 of a cup of parsley, all right? 1/3 of a cup of cilantro or coriander. We're going to be using 1 preserved lemon, all right? These are pretty small when they're kind of preserved down, but they're very potent. We're going to be using 1/5 of a squeezed lemon, 3 cloves of medium-sized garlic. You don't want to really use more than that, or you could be in for a turbulent night. We're going to use some sea salt, probably about 5 to 6 pinches of that, which we'll kind of take and grind in with our fingers. 2 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of harissa. Now you can kind of get by with just 1 teaspoon, but it makes a big difference to this dish because it's got paprika, peppers, it's got some rose petal in it, it's got some chili in it, and some other spices. So it kind of really adds that Moroccan authenticity. So this is kind of really crucial to the dish. And then we're going to need some white wine vinegar, just a tablespoon of that, and about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Go up to 3 depending on your preference. I like to keep this dish pretty light. Okay, so the next step really is to talk about the carrots. So what do we do with the carrots? Basically peel them and then boil them whole in salted water for 6 minutes. We want really the outside to be soft and the inside to be crunchy so that you've got this kind of al dente feel to them. What we're going to do now is we're going to cut these carrots down, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to cut them in ellipses, because ellipses are more interesting than circles. So just kind of place the carrot at an angle and just cut it down. And in terms of thickness, we're kind of aiming for that. Can you see that there? About so thick. All right, cool. Just go through all your carrots and then put them in your mixing bowl, and then we'll add everything else in. All right, so now we are going to chop up our coriander or cilantro and our parsley. So just bunch that all together, and we're just going to give this a once over. Okay. All right, so next up, let's add in our garlic. Take our 3 cloves and just press them in. Okay. Let's take our harissa paste, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of cumin. Okay. We're going to take sea salt and just kind of pinch and grind. But let's just do 5 or 6 of these. And now we're going to take our preserved lemon. Just be mindful this does have some seeds inside. Just cut it in half. Remove those seeds. Okay, and just slice it. And dice it down. This really makes the dish. All right, so this goes in. Now we're going to take a little bit of lemon juice. We just want to add in a tiny bit more zestiness. So about so much lemon, and just squeeze that in. Use your thumbs to work around the outside just to get everything in there. And now let's add in our olive oil. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons. You can use 3, but I don't like it so oily. 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. So that is everything in. So just to recap what we've got in here, we've got 8 to 10 carrots cooked for 6 minutes in salted boiled water, 2/3 of a cup of parsley, 1/3 of a cup of coriander roughly chopped, 3 cloves of medium-sized garlic, 1 preserved lemon chopped down, 2 teaspoons of harissa, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 6 pinches of sea salt, which we've ground down with our bare hands. 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I think that's everything. So now all that's left to do is we've got to mix this up and just kind of get the paste kind of distributed first. And you're going to make sure this is mixed up really well, okay? And then we have our Moroccan carrot salad. Now, in terms of serving suggestions, I'm using this beautiful terracotta bowl. And so obviously you can kind of put this in the center of the table, okay? Which looks pretty spectacular. And the other way that I love, there's this restaurant I go to in Paris, Moroccan restaurant, and they have these ramekin dishes, and they just kind of disperse them throughout the table. And what they do is they put in, you know, about 4 or so toothpicks and just let people kind of help themselves. That is just outstanding. This is probably one of my favorite salads. Anyway, so I'm gonna have one more of these. That is Moroccan carrot salad. And this is a real authentic recipe. And this recipe was passed down to me through my father, from my grandmother to my father, in fact, and all my aunts cook it. And this is the real deal. So I really hope you enjoy it. I'd love to get your feedback. Really be great if you'd subscribe. It will encourage me to keep on pumping these out. And that's it. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.